Yo, what's up guys? Today we're reacting to a video that's going absolutely crazy right now. Find404, I worked out like David Goggins for 100 days. Now when this video popped up in my recommended, I was really excited because I thought I recognized the channel Find404 from somewhere. It turns out he's literally in a YouTube Discord that I'm in, and I've watched his videos before, like a while ago. I even commented some feedback on one of them, which probably wasn't that helpful, but you know, I tried. But yeah, seeing this guy go viral right now, absolutely sick to see. So hopefully this video will be an absolute banger. Working out like David Goggins for 100 days. Let's see what happens.
One of the toughest men on the planet.
And his name is David Goggins, ex-Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, ultra-endurance athlete who runs marathons for his warm-ups. He's literally the toughest man I've ever heard of. Apparently his daily workout is cardio.
Nowhere under 12 miles. And I'm in the gym.
12 miles a day plus 45-minute gym session every single day. I'm in the middle of marathon training right now, and 12-mile long runs are not something that I do every single day. That's like a once a week type of thing for my long run on Sundays. 12 miles a day, man, I can't even think about that. What is that? 70, 84 miles a week? That's a lot. Especially assuming this guy like doesn't run like that or isn't in shape like that, which didn't seem like from the look of those donuts.
Let's see how long I go this time.
This is the first night, 5 a.m. I really don't want to do this.
I almost didn't get up.
I snoozed all my alarms except the
I wonder,
last
does the
one.
David Goggins plan, like, does he need to wake up early for a reason, or is it just because of his schedule?
184.1 pounds, a 38-inch waist, and 27% body fat. And with the motivation to finally lose weight, we started our run.
We have 12 miles to run.
This guy's editing has gotten a lot better. Oh my god. Very quick transitions.
That's crazy.
Look how motivated I am. So cute. I just have to do this 11 more times. The next few hours is all a blur to me. At mile 2, I almost vomited. At mile 4, I clocked my fastest mile, a 12:08. I think it's because I was running by a bunch of fast food restaurants.
That looks so good.
But by mile 8,
some extra motivation perhaps.
I'm dying. I'm literally dying. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so this guy,
we somehow finished our run.
he definitely doesn't run 12 miles normally. He's definitely not in like crazy cardio shape. So this is going to be crazy. How's he going to do this for 100 days? Without getting injured, more importantly.
By this point, you might be saying, David, how are you going to do this for 100 days?
I don't know how I'm going to do
this. His name's David too.
One more
Wow.
day.
If David
Goggins.
Days, let me
it just makes sense, I
my
guess.
Secret weapon. Massage gun. Protein powder. And the greatest recovery item, a Home Depot bucket. I heard ice plunges help.
Ice plunges? Ooh. Honestly, I should start like trying these too. This is something I really don't do. So if it helps him, we'll see. Maybe I'll have to end up implementing it as well.
He's in pure misery. The great thing is I probably had the best sleep of my life.
It's 5 a.m. Time for another 12 miles.
But the bad news?
My joints are really sore.
My
oh
workouts
yeah,
took
he is
even
getting injured
longer than
already.
Yesterday, by
That
a
makes
full
sense.
hour, as well as the next day and the next day. But on day 5, as I weighed myself, I realized I already lost 6 pounds, over a pound a day. And I feel pretty tough already, especially after seeing the
6
numbers drop
pounds?
day after
Wait,
day.
what is this, 1
on day
week?
8, I hit my fastest run yet. But starting at mile 9,
I think I have something wrong with the back of my ankle area. It feels like my entire right leg all around has shin splints, even on the back.
after another mile, my leg was in the worst pain it's been in. I could barely walk.
Going from zero running to 12 miles a day,
all I can think is that this challenge
that's
over.
literally the definition of overtraining. So
7 days. It's kind of depressing.
We'll see.
So a lot of you don't like to run. That got taken away from you for a few months. But who cares? When the obstacle gets in front of you, don't let it stop you. Don't let it deter you. Navigate around it. Life will not always be 70.
Oh, is he gonna swim instead? That's so smart, actually.
By this point, I'd usually give up by now, feel sorry for myself, but we're on the mission to be as tough as David Goggins. So that day, I made a commitment to myself.
Wow.
No matter what,
good audible. Love that. Swimming is like such an insanely hard workout too. I used to swim in high school. Most painful experiences of my life.
Swimming might be a lot harder than I thought.
Okay,
but
yeah.
we finished the cardio portion of today.
I can't keep swimming like this. It kills my soul.
I hated swimming so much that I pushed myself to run the next day. And I bet you can't guess what happened next.
Injury?
My injury got worse. Yay.
Yep, there it is. As expected.
To be honest, this is pretty frustrating.
How many days are we in? Alright, so he's 8.5 miles, 15-minute pace.
I forced myself to swim the next few days, but while I let my body recover fully this time, let's take a meal break. I put myself on a strict diet. That meant no more cheap meals, no junk food, no sodas. I started counting every calorie, 1,500 calories a day. For breakfast, I'd usually have
1,500?
yogurt,
Wow,
fruit,
okay.
a fruit smoothie,
It's
or a
going
vegetable
low.
omelet.
It's not terrible.
If I ranked breakfast, it would be a B on the tier list. For lunch, I didn't know how to portion, so I found this diagram online. It's basically what I followed to stay around 500 calories for this meal. It's definitely better than breakfast, but I was usually
This guy
hungry
went
after this
in.
meal still,
I'm already
so I'd give it
extremely
an A.
impressed, and it
Dinner
hasn't
is
even
my
been that
main
long.
meal.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken though, absolute hack. Pretty cheap, great protein, and you get a lot of value from it. Love it.
Let's slow that down.
You're the Asian Goggins?
Hey, David. Who's gonna carry the boat? We are.
It felt so good finally noticing my hard effort. I guess I am becoming like David Goggins.
The Asian Goggins. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this?
I signed up for my first race. This is the distance of a typical marathon.
Huh?
In Los Angeles,
He's just
it goes
running a
from one side of the
marathon
city to
without-
the other. Anything above this is called
without-
an ultra marathon. This is what David Goggins is known for. The distance sometimes
running an
goes from
ultra?
one state or country to another. I signed up for the smallest ultra marathon I could do, a 31.1 mile race. Because you know, I gotta
Brother.
start somewhere.
It's 104 degrees right now. And it's beaming. This run is gonna go throughout the night.
30 days of running and now an ultra marathon.
I'm so impressed.
I
Doing this
expected
with
to
30
collapse at
days
some
of training
point,
is
but
insane.
somehow-
I'm tired, but
Especially from like a zero base.
I still have a bit more in me to finish this race. But I'm pretty positive my toenail came off.
Oh, I didn't need to see that, bro.
It was one of the greatest feelings I've ever had.
Oh, he did it though. Oh my god.
This
Beast.
is definitely one of the toughest things I've done so far. But I am pretty damn happy. When it first started, I barely even survived doing 5-6 miles. I never imagined my body can just keep going and pushing like this.
Okay, 33 miles, and that's probably, it's supposed to be 50K, but whenever these races happen, like there's just extra mileage that gets added on because the course is like supposed to be that distance, and then you don't take the perfect line of like perfect race lines or whatever the whole time, so you're definitely going to end up doing more. 12:57 pace, 5,500 calories burned is insane. I hope he was, you know, taking proper nutrition and stuff during this, because that's also something that he would have to learn just on the way, having not been a runner before. So impressive though, so impressive.
To beat this plateau,
Yo, can I just say, this editing is really good, really good. And the dude has 60,000 subscribers right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to like 100 really fast.
sometimes even climbing mountains.
Hey!
He found a bear.
You don't know me, Bear? Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna finish my run, but I'm gonna just haul ass.
Okay. Okay.
Was fucking scary.
After a few days of doing this, we started dropping weight again. We are back on track on being like David Goggins. And on day 44, we finally hit under 160 pounds. I haven't seen this number since I was a kid.
Wow.
I stood there for a minute, mesmerized by the number.
So that's like 25 pounds he's already lost. Good for him.
And after a few more days, we reached
Day 50 of working out like David Goggins.
the halfway point. Yay! And I'm
Dude, he's
starting to
looking good
actually
now
look
after
like a
50
runner.
days. Oh my
And
god.
I feel like one too. Finally, all the running is paying off.
That's also like such an important thing to emphasize here. Doing this, it leaves you with really little time to do other things. So, I mean, obviously his girlfriend is like with him during this challenge, but if you have a lot of other social obligations and stuff like that, it is hard to get in, especially like 8 hours, full 8 hours of sleep. It's just tough. It's tough. There's only so much time in the day.
Now,
Oh my god, he's down to 8
Under
minutes
8
miles? Under 8 minute miles?
I went to the medical facility to get my body fat percentage.
He's looking good.
Most people are not doing 12 miles. So generally want to be more conservative. So I work out 3 times a week.
I don't know why he's telling me his workout
Was he getting
routine. I already
lectured?
have mine.
We just got our body weight scan. Now let's go work out and we'll get our results in about an hour or two.
I'm actually really excited to see my results, to see what David Goggins' workout has done to my body already. I hung out with my parents who hasn't seen me since the start of the challenge.
Yo,
Then
that
we
must
ran
be a
with the run club
crazy
again,
shot.
And this time I kept up with the group the
Your son
entire
pops
time.
up just
I finally
crazy
got the
in
results of the
shape.
medical test, and I was so excited to tell Emily that I'm finally
I think you should rest at least one day.
not unhealthy. In fact, my doctor said I'm not fat in any category.
Wow.
After day 60, I got this question all
No
the
more
time.
fat.
People DM'd me when I rest. Mom and dad asked me when I rest. People I barely talk to anymore asked me. Emily asked me every day. Why is everyone so obsessed with this? No one asked me this when I was fat 2 months ago. And now that I have something good going for me, it feels like everyone wants me to stop.
You could be misunderstood by everybody. When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, you will never understand. The most frustrating thing in the world for me is when normal people judge a man like myself on what it really takes to extract toughness from nothing.
The only time the questions went away was when I was by myself. No run clubs, no friends, just me.
It's 3:30 a.m. right now.
I finally had silence. At this point, David Goggins is the only one that understands me. So where are we going today?
Wow.
We're going to an event. And
I'm
bringing you with
enthralled
me.
right
We're
now.
at
This
an
is
event
insane.
of like-minded people like me. People that
I'm sorry, I feel like I'm not
understand
even
that
saying
they
that
don't
much,
need
but
rest.
this video is
People
like
that are
just
tough, some
encapsulating
even
my
tougher than
attention.
me.
There's someone I want to meet here. We'll
Is
find
he
out
seeing him in
soon enough
person?
who it is.
David? David meets David? Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, yeah. I love this editing. This is so sick. find404, man. He's the next big YouTuber.
This question again? Let's go back to day 54 when I was first told to rest. A little over 2.5 weeks later, I lost almost another 20 pounds. I'm making insane progress. But to Emily, what she saw was a guy who ran until all his clothes was drenched in sweat. A guy who ran even when his feet was bleeding. A guy who realized that 12 miles wasn't enough, so he ran even further and further. And when he got injured again, swimming wasn't enough, so he started adding weights to his swim. And she knew if I couldn't make it to the wall, I'd... But the biggest thing she was scared of was that I was so obsessed with being tough. I was so obsessed with seeing the number go down. A lot of the days, I didn't eat, just so I could see some progress. And most days, I worked out more than I slept.
When Emily asked me why I have to work out this late, I couldn't think of an answer to the stupidest thing. I said I rest when I sleep.
Okay, real quick, everything has been super, super impressive. This guy is like making crazy progress that, like, it's really unbelievable. What he just said there, though, is the danger of doing this kind of thing and being too sucked into your own journey. And I think that's why, like, for example, everyone's telling him to rest and stuff. It's so important to be just a healthy, overall, well-rounded human being, because otherwise you lose track of like what you're actually doing it for. Maybe like what's really important at the end of the day. Obviously you want to be ripped, you want to look great, and obviously he does already. So props to him, but at the same time, no. Breaking all your limbs all the time, maybe neglecting some social relationships a little too much. I don't know. You want to be well-rounded. That's all I have to say.
She is not happy with me.
So when Emily asked me to rest,
Which way did I come from?
that's what she meant. Emily was the one that actually encouraged me to come here. We have a few more weeks of this challenge and I still don't feel tough. And I came here to ask David Goggins how to be tough like him. And during the Q&A portion of the event, I went up to ask. But someone asked before me.
People want this fucking answer that I can't give you. You have to go inside your heart and your soul. How the fuck am I gonna help you? Kobe. Kobe? That's a badass name. Live up to it.
Wow, inspirational.
You have to explore, examine the insides of yourself. And what do you really want out of life?
I just finished the book and I realized I had a distorted view on Goggins this entire time. I felt like Goggins got strong because he was isolated this entire time. But he spent the last 5 pages of his book acknowledging all the people that made him the person who he is. My acknowledgement would probably only have me in it. And at this point, I don't really even know why I'm doing this. I got faster and stronger than I imagined, but if David Goggins can't help me, then who can?
Yep, just as I was saying, like, at the end of the day, you can be in the greatest shape ever, but if you abandon everyone around you, like, what is life really about? In my view, I feel like life is really about the relationships you have with other people and all those interactions. At the end of the day, that's what you're going to remember, and that's what you're going to look back on, either fondly or maybe not so fondly if you neglect those things. Honestly, huge to recognize that in the middle of a challenge like that, though, because, you know, while you're day 75 or whatever of doing something, you're already 2 months in and you have to completely shift your view on how you're training. That can really be difficult to do. And I mean, I'm yet to see, but if he actually changes the way he does it to fit that new philosophy, I'll be very impressed.
Since we're only 8 days away from finishing this challenge,
I'm panicking a bit because I feel like there's so much to do this week.
He looks like a
After
completely
you made
different
2
human, by the
big
way. This
changes
is
this
kind of
week.
wild.
1, we're gonna take every opportunity to work out. Yes, even with people and run clubs. 2, we signed up for our next race, an Ironman.
I can't believe I actually registered.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
$140 miles.
$1,000? Dude, I want to do one so bad, but yeah, they're so expensive. Plus equipment and everything, too.
Stomach cramps. This is the worst I've felt in a really long time.
I knew the moment I went home, Emily would say, but this time she didn't. Rather, she asked why working out is so important to
Are
me.
you ready?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. I know. I'm like,
There you go, David!
why do you run?
I said I rest when I sleep.
Welcome to your journey. And the final thing I want to ask you to remember, everybody's got their why. That thing that got you out of bed on those dark mornings, that got you out of the door on those long days. Don't forget your why.
How do you feel?
Because it's your why that will make you an Iron Man today.
Why? I'm thirsty. Yeah, give me some water.
Nah.
Bro, give me some water.
Fine. Damn.
If I had to answer, it's because I hate the person I was 100 days ago. The person who was obese and pre-diabetic. The person whose nickname was Fat Lard throughout middle school.
Oh, that was so good.
Fat Lard
And
is
if I
funny.
had to
Sorry,
answer,
sorry.
I'm running away as far as I can from this person.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
I bet you don't understand that.
You could be misunderstood by everybody.
People want this fucking answer that I can't give you.
I've been running away from everything. My past, my weaknesses, my flaws. I was too busy running to see that I wasn't fighting this battle alone. I bumped into a dude named Sylvester.
Please post a long form video.
I know, I'm gonna work on it.
You've been super busy probably, but your videos are so good.
Probably do like the full 100 days, so.
Yeah. That's good, man. You're on day, right?
Yeah, today's 100.
Oh man, that's so cool
Thanks, man.
getting
Appreciate
recognized
it.
like
We
this.
ended up riding the next 50 miles together. This is one of the first times where I actually enjoyed working out. For 100 days, I was telling myself that no one understood me. But maybe for 100 days, I'm the only one that didn't understand myself.
The next 100 miles is dedicated to you.
Thanks for being so tough when I was too busy running.
Aww.
David Park, you are an Iron Man.
Thank you for everyone that was part of this journey. The run clubs that welcomed me, whether I at the time wanted to be a part of it or not. My family and friends that always supported me. You all for watching. Some of you that even encouraged me since day one. But most importantly, I want to thank you, Emily. I know you were worried every day for 100 days and wanted me to stop, but thank you for not stopping me. It helped me be able to find myself.
Okay, he dropped 40 pounds and 19% body fat. Wow. That was Awesome. That was incredible. That was actually incredible. You got to see the whole development physically, you got to see his transformation, and you got to see his mental, philosophical development, realizing that, you know, it feels like something straight out of a movie, to be completely honest, but you got to see his whole philosophical development, realizing it's not just him alone in this. At the end of the day, the relationships are really what matters, just in life in general, and I think that's really what he kind of hammered in towards the end. So I don't have anything to say. That was incredible and super impressive. Super impressive. Video currently sits at around 3 million views, and I'm sure that number is only going to be going higher and higher. This is actually a banger. I haven't seen a video I've thought like be this deserving of going viral like this in a long time. So props to find404. Hopefully he keeps making bangers like this. Maybe like maybe a little more frequently, because I'm sure this video was so hard to make and took so much time. So yeah, hopefully he keeps them coming. Shout out him, and yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.